was ever not seen.
Busy.
Sit down.
Sit down, Pops.
We got enough for everybody to have 2 slices of pizza and all wings as many as they want.
As many as you want. Nice face, Deb, in that camera.
Wait, let's start with the
Katie, ladies and gentlemen.
Karen, do you have any left?
Katie, ladies
Okay,
and
all
gentlemen.
right.
Careful.
She gave me a pad, but I have one. I found one in the car, so if you need it, then I have diapers. That would be quite a bit. If you don't have a pad.
No, when you
Exactly what we're gonna do.
Oh, sort of. It was very
Almost
detailed, kind of, wasn't it?
number 1.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, are we gonna eat?
I like the phone discussions following up.
They're good.
Anytime you're ready, Vince.
Yeah, not.
Gammy and Papa, I just want to give you a little background on this weekend. We all thought that, we know that leaving 231 is a big deal for you, and we thought that we should do something. We thought the surprise would be nice, the surprise that happened on Saturday, and then we wanted it to be a nice, easy weekend for you.
This is where you say that it was nice and it was nice and easy.
Wonderful.
Okay, excellent.
Loved every minute.
All right, thank you.
And
That's enough.
and
Back to the main event.
we sort of planned each day with activities that started late enough in the morning for the kids and ended early enough in the evening for Papa, so Papa could participate. And we thought the culmination would be today we would have one last lunch, obviously without the kids, so we can share some stories.
I miss them.
Papa,
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, I mean, let's go get
Danny, do you?
A little.
That makes me feel better.
You know what? I don't I'm sorry.
You
I
try
got
to
the other
get
one.
some comfort food. I'll go get some butter and put it in.
okay. So what we thought we would do,
Bring in the whole box, Gammy.
I had sent out an email. I had sent out an email to everyone in the family to think about the answer to 4 questions. And Papa, coincidentally, the first question that you posed is one that was on my email. So
You hit the jackpot, Papa.
you hit the jackpot. So the questions were, and I don't think we need to make this too formal or too contrived.
That was my feedback.
So there were
I always
4
have
questions,
feedback.
and I will just lay them out, and then we will let it free flow from there. The 4 questions were share a memory of 231 and growing up at 231. And Gammy and Papa, you're welcome to join in as well.
For those of us who grew up elsewhere, we'll have a small group discussion in the living room.
231. The second thing.
I have a flip chart.
The second thing was to share memories of Pittsford or of the area, growing up in Pittsford in the area.
Unless you're a loser, you're not.
Again. Sounds like the
Some
group.
losers grew up in Pittsburgh.
Yes. Sprout.
The third thing is maybe to share
overcame
something that you think that no one in the family knows about.
Ooh. Deep dark secrets.
Or maybe something that you got away
I
with.
gotta get it out. I read Annie and Mary's diary.
Which one get that stuff you stole?
Oh, no, I didn't share it. I stole it. Or I borrowed it.
From the fantasies?
Maybe something that Gammy and Papa don't know about, or something that your brothers and sisters don't know about.
But you're comfortable about them knowing now? Yeah, really.
Comfortable about them knowing now.
No sexual exploits unless
Babe,
you're
I dated
comfortable.
some other girls before you.
While you're at it.
I didn't think you were going to tell her.
So,
I got some stories about that.
then the fourth, and I think the final thing, maybe we can keep this towards the end, is for each of us to share what, just some nice parting words for Gammy and Papa as they leave 231 and move on to the next phase in their life.
That's the category where the losers can speak.
Yes. Oh, praise
It's a
God.
category where Jim and I
Bruce
take
Katie.
notes. So that anything you say, we'll write down just so we can help them out.
Okay, losers, apply your duct tape.
You can start washing up now.
Okay.
Papa, what can we get
What
you?
in my chicken bone head.
Richard's totally forgotten about the camera. He's just standing there. He's just standing there.
You guys are on. You're still doing your speech, aren't you?
What? Is that your camera? Yeah.
Richard kind of drifted like this and eating his pizza.
Karen, I think you're pretty safe on that picture.
It's not a problem.
Okay, now we gotta get Papa up with the two men, flanked by the two men then, because you're not.
Men.
Karen, hold me up, Deb, I'm there, sorry.
Annie, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, here's your floor. I need
Annie got a new T-shirt.
I do, check it out. No shreds.
When you're with your
Put the
mother-in-law,
camera
you
down,
got
please, babe.
I've got a job to do.
It's good to hit stop every once in a while. I'm gonna have a hard time.
He's eating. And this is a perfect example because the loser gets to talk first.
Yeah, let's hear him, Jim.
But I remember, I wasn't Corky and Deb there, but at Christmas at Mary and Rich's, the book I passed, the gas we passed, that's what it's called.
The what?
The gas we passed.
Well, that's not really a 231
And Karen
story,
said,
but.
are you sure you want to be a part of this?
Story of farts.
It's vaguely related.
That's my feelings, Jim. Remember, you called me the
The
interrogator?
interrogator.
Oh, man.
Oh, I remember.
Hey,
this.
Erickson's, I guess you can leave.
I remember this.
Sitting at the table there,
Oh, yeah.
Annie's sitting across from me, and it was the first time I'd met Mary. You know, I thought I'd been over the big hurdles. Little did I know.
The biggest.
The biggest hurdle was yet to come, and then there was Bruce, of course. I hadn't met him yet. I was a little unsure about him. But right at that table there, Mary was just like plugging me. Boom, boom, boom. And what's your major? What are you going to do with that?
And you rode a motorcycle, didn't you, at that time?
How did you and Annie meet?
She thought maybe you'd give her some ideas.
And what about those letters about the shower? Oops, oops.
What about that money on the counter that went toward other things?
Yeah. About other people's stories that they may not want to know? People to know? That's better.
Oh yeah, what? You got one of me?
First things
No, I was
first.
thinking more about Annie.
Oh, God.
What?
I remember.
Letters and trash cans that mothers find.
What mothers do looking in the
Documented a lot of stuff.
Uh-oh.
He's an archivist. What do you want?
should have known that.
Wait, Cork's gonna bring it, Cork, you gonna bring it back.
shower
Mary was going to jump in.
Those letters are probably still preserved somewhere.
You got something to say?
Oh no, I already said. I'm saying everything I need to say.
Think about when I tell my friends and people from in Michigan, I say I grew up in a family with 5 kids, and they were, you know, very, very, very close together. And I say, yeah, we grew up in a 1,000-square-foot ranch. And every time I say that, I think to myself, how in the world did that happen? Like it just seems just
That's part of the
completely
reason why you're so immodest and unprivate.
and screwed up. Whoa. But I do. There are memories that I do remember of that back room area before we had the basement rooms. Now clearly we were all smaller at that point, so it was a lot easier to do that. But I remember Bruce and I having the guest room.
Right.
And I remember having a transistor radio or one of those
Heathkit.
Yes, the Heathkit
That I had,
radio.
right?
Yep.
2 stereo
Uh-huh.
Heathkits.
And I remember listening to Kiss was the first rock and roll.
Oh yes, and
to.
even when Brucey was 10, he'd say, "Now really listen to this, Danny."
Myself.
Oh right. Sit down. Are you really hearing this?
And
That was
I
Scott
also-
Van Dusen.
And I also remember the 3 girls being set up
yeah.
like cordwood in mom and dad's room. It's mom and dad's room now. And I seem to remember there was 3
There were 3 beds in there.
twin beds.
Wasn't there?
No,
There was
2
one
of us
double
slept
bed.
in a
One
double.
double, and the beds were just like.
We had bunk
the-
beds.
Yeah.
So, hey.
I remember one morning in those bunk beds, waking up,
On the
and
floor?
I don't remember falling on the floor, but I remember waking up and there was the front window was broken. Remember that?
Does anybody
Do you
want me
remember
to
that?
drink? Excuse me.
I had fallen out
Yeah.
and broken that front glass. You don't remember that?
You sleepwalked. I remember that. One of you did. Yeah. Who sleepwalked?
The window was broken and you had fallen out and hit it.
And broken that
I
front
just
window.
remember that magazine, that Playboy magazine.
Oh goodness, Gammy.
That wasn't me.
Peggy,
go,
they,
Gammy.
they got it from Smith's, right?
Is that Rippy's?
When they did newspaper recycling, yep.
See, Annie, you got the memories, kid. You got.
Oh, I remember that. That
I
was
don't
a
remember
big thing.
squat, and she
Okay.
remembers all this.
Also in those days, you
Trash
remember
picking in those days too.
Play girl.
For free thrills.
do you remember there was
The other day.
nothing in the basement? And do you remember, I don't know what kind of toys we had, but we used to go round and round the basement. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And the neighbors used to come in for a coffee.
Oh, he just taught a roller skate. Yeah.
And the thrill seekers.
Oh yes, he was.
Oh,
You
that's
had to climb over the.
You were very
lar-
serious about that.
Oh,
the Thrill
to be-
Seekers. Do you remember the Thrill Seekers?
Oh, yeah.
That's when we used to go back to the back creek and we'd got all soaked because we
So,
undoubtedly.
and we knew Gammy was never too happy about the soakers. Remember?
We'd have to
They
like,
had to come in the walkout.
Yeah.
parties that you guys would throw for us little, the smaller people
Oh
in
yes,
the basement.
Easter parties we'd throw for him.
Oh, yeah.
Baby
Yeah.
bunnies. Yeah.
And you'd invite all our friends, not all, but a bunch
We'd
of friends.
spend
and
all
you'd
our
have-
money.
And these Easter
Get all these
chocolate.
goodies for all the kids in the neighborhood, the little kids, and we have
Take a
parties
handful.
downstairs.
That was great.
And you'd eat all that.
Well,
Two more.
it's good we did that, Mayor, because Karen and I have been remembering a lot. Remember when we were little, Karen and Corky were the only ones that would part with the money to buy the candy?
And then we'd eat
And
it.
you and me would mooch,
Yeah.
because we didn't want to spend our money. You've been reminiscing on the side?
You remember that, right, Clark? Did they mooch our candy?
Vaguely.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
they
was-
did.
Oh,
So, payback.
Didn't she
Yeah.
at Big M used to wait for people to, the gumballs to drop out of the machine and she picked them up off the floor? Someone of
Oh,
them
at the
did
grocery store, we all did that, I think. Got the gumballs off
that. Where
the.
was I?
You turned in your.
Easy killer.
What?
Was when
Top five.
Mom and Dad. I was in a musical. I think it was Once Upon a Mattress. He turned it into Gammy and Papa.
Put it on their dresser.
What?
Your pot pipe, and you said, "I'm done with this."
We didn't need to send that email. We just bring Annie. I remember when we were older. Yeah,
You
Why
put your
woman
pot
pad?
pipe on their dresser.
For medicinal
I
purposes
remember
only.
seeing it, but I didn't know what it was down on your dresser. The one you
The
had-
losers have now gotten a hold of that.
All right. It's been 25 plus years.
Wait, did he
I
put it
want
on
to
the dresser
know,
full?
did Corky burn down that barn?
I did not burn down.
Admit it,
I
babe.
didn't burn down the barn.
What barn?
Woodstock barn.
Wow.
Did somebody burn down that barn?
Was it Paul Miller?
I don't know exactly who did it. Hello, Mary. Let's give her a clue
Were
phone.
you in the barn when it burned down?
It's not even close to the barn.
Do you remember that, Karen?
Was it Ken?
Did you fire a rocket into the parking lot?
Smoking pot and just
So,
about to get munchies.
I was in a musical, Once Upon a Mattress or something. Bruce ended up coming home. I don't know what happened, but all the girls were out of town or went with Mom and Dad somewhere, and it was just Bruce and I at home. And I remember saying,
I will
Bruce and I kind of, if I remember correctly, Bruce and I decided we might have a few other people over after one of the rehearsals or one of the shows, and I just started,
sure.
I invited a few people, and all of a sudden, it became
And he came
a
from
fairly
Connecticut.
significant party, meaning it was a cast party. The whole cast came over, and we just had a hootin' party. I mean, it was. How did we do on the cleanup? I remember this, but I don't remember how we did on the cleanup. I seem to remember that we did very well.
Where were you?
You know,
we had
I'll never
neighbors.
forget what I said to him when he left.
We had neighbors that
Covered for you?
no, they
Turned you in?
turned us in, and so. I remember there was all this talk of we don't trust you anymore, and I just remember.
Who, the neighbors said that?
No, you said that.
Did you find out right away when you got home? You know?
Why
So
you
never
don't do it at my
forget.
house?
It might have, I remember it was quite a party.
Oh, the whole damn
Huh?
community.
No, the police didn't come, but
How'd
it
you
smelled a
find
lot
out,
beer.
Peggy? You just walked in the house and.
No, the neighbors ran here, right?
All right, this is a good time to segue to a more happy musical memory, and that is when we. And here's a memory of Pittsburgh area.
I want to get back to Peggy wanting to try it.
I'd still love to try it.
Gammy, I'll tell you, it's great.
Been there, done that.
With you.
Now,
Well, shoot, if we had known.
Just to be a good daughter-in-law.
Could have been a good lunch.
let's go to more happy. This is Pittsburgh stories, and a memory I have is Memorial Day parades. Remember, we used to ride our bikes in the Memorial Day parades.
Well, and Music Man.
Music Man, yeah. I still to this day want to come back for Memorial Day weekend.
They're doing
Ian
Music
Cray
Man
still
this
does.
year. They're doing
When Brucey, when you marched in that Music Man, I thought he's a celebrity.
Just do a close-up.
Oh, I got another.
You ran through the base. Does everybody?
That's not a swing set.
That was,
No, it
that's
was
a
down.
Wellsville story.
No, it was here, wasn't it?
No, you went out to get your doll, right?
And
what'd you do?
Wellsville
Look
swing
at
set.
that.
And your nose got caught.
like this.
All right, that's a Wellsville's first day we moved in, and Brucey tied all the legs up in a blanket on the walkout.
You had a hell of a
We're trying to
childhood,
make-
Annie.
We're trying to make friends here.
Counseling sessions?
I think Brucey. No, things she tells us. She has a memory of childhood. Like,
He tied everybody up.
Well, he was trying. I think he was trying to control,
dealing with-
thinking that
Probably
you know,
good for a counselor.
I'm the
It's not
man. I've moved
I'm
in the
big boss
neighborhood.
on this.
You tied the kids up?
Look at him, he doesn't remember.
Yep.
Brucey.
What's your son gonna think
Get in trouble for that.
when he sees this video?
Yeah.
Oh my God.